Hello and welcome, one and all, to Ace in the Roll. And last time, our heroes met face to face with the Frost Lord and Lich, Azramain. And he actually isn't that scary. He was actually quite nice to the party, gave Skelly a new sword, and answered a lot of their questions. Even put Blubble's mind at ease for where his uncle had gone and that he is still safe, and gave them a look into Valamir and Tessaya's love life. That's gonna sound really weird unless someone's seen the last episode. But
I'm just gonna pray that they haven't.
that context is not gonna sound good. But currently, they are with Azramain in his office, and Skelly has been given the adaptive sword, which is currently in the form of a big, great sword with fire coming off it. Also, yes, you can extinguish the sword. It is not always on fire, and you can just put it in a sheath and it'll shrink right back down to a short sword. Because its base state is just a black metal short sword.
I have some more questions for Azramain I want to answer.
And as much as I'd like to answer them, I have a tournament to run.
That was one of my questions. What is the chance I could compete in said tournament?
Oh, I was about to go down and finalize the list of combatants. If you'd like to sign up, come down. Now's your chance.
I will. Also, I would like to enroll in your Necromancy Academy thing.
Of course.
I want to learn magic like my father.
Most see necromancy as a corrupt form of magic. I see it as an advancement in medical technology. Someday we hope to be able to truly resurrect someone.
Which, unfortunately, I'd like to just point this out since I've said this in a previous episode, but as far as this world is concerned, spells like Revivify, actually Revivify is cutting edge right now, but Resurrection, True Resurrection, that stuff that actually brings someone back is, that doesn't exist. That has not been discovered yet as far as magic is concerned. This is what these guys are working toward.
I'd also be interested in learning what might be necromancy. I'm interested in bending little pieces of wire and making them into little creatures.
Yeah. Azramain assures you that that is something that you could learn. Maybe.
Yay.
He kind of is a little confused, but he starts leading you guys out the door and then down a staircase. It looks like Onog and Soren are gonna fall behind a sec, but Soren is collecting his empty bottles and Onog's talking to him as they leave. So it's just you guys and Azramain.
Soren, are you able to contact your home in any sort of way?
He he's squinting and covering his eyes from the light. I probably could. If I really wanted to.
Now we know that Wilman's alive and he's near your house, and Valamir might be going to finish him. It would be nice to know that he's okay.
There's no way Valamir would get an airship up there. I could probably send the word once this hangover goes away.
I mean, you shouldn't have drank that much. Maybe you should have shared.
Why don't you shut up?
I will challenge you later tonight. I swear.
Can't wait. I mean, you lost the first time. Well, I guess technically you won because it was a challenge, but I could smite you.
No, not like that. Not like the drink. I can.
Oh,
drink.
I thought you meant the tournament. Oh.
No, I mean, tournament I'll compete in, but no, I want to challenge you to a drinking competition.
Well, I'll see you then. I gotta.
I want to point at Kane. With Kane.
Alright. Azramain is going to try and lead you guys down the stairs to the city away from those two. Kane along with. And Azramain turns to Blubble as you guys head down.
Blubble, have you ever met your cousin, Wilden's daughter?
when I was very young, but we were both quite young.
Well, B takes up residence here in the city. I believe she's going to the academy currently.
I would like to see her again.
I'm sure she'd love to see you. Wilvin comes by every once in a while, but she doesn't want to see him. After the divorce between Wilvin and his wife brought B here, and ever since I've offered her free entry to the academy, whatever else she might need.
Anything
I knew
I
it
can
was
do.
a whole thing, but we're the kind of we're the kind of family that doesn't ever mention things like that. So I never knew exactly how tough it was.
Azurman kind of like falls back in the group a little bit, closer to where Sheeta's walking.
You have something strange about you.
Wonder why.
You made a deal with Valamir, haven't you? Did he do the whole "you're not going to miss what I take" thing? He loves that.
More or less.
Let me fix that.
And he puts his hand out towards you, and I'm gonna need you to make an Arcana check.
Okay.
As you feel strange.
Does a 16 do anything?
Yep, that'll do it. That passes just enough. The DC was 15.
Okay.
So as he casts this spell, just like while you guys are heading down the staircase, also the staircase is heckin' long. Like,
Okay.
you guys have probably gone down, like you thought you guys were about 75 feet off the tundra. You guys have gone down about 150 now.
Okay, wow.
You guys are going down into the ground. So it's a long staircase. Azurman doesn't seem to mind. He's clearly done this a million times. But
How do you
Sheeta, you
walk?
seem to start like you get a headache mainly. But it feels like you start remembering things that you didn't. As if things that were locked away in your mind are now unlocked.
Like,
I can't give anything in particular right now, since anything you're getting is kind of fading back in.
It will take a while to fully regain what he's taken. Though I've seen far worse. Once he took a man's ability to swim, and then sent him on a mission on a boat. He ended up falling overboard in a sea monster attack, and immediately drowned.
that is not kind at all.
Took a man's ability to read
What-
once.
What did Valamir take from him?
It looks like it was some memories. I cannot discern exactly what those memories hold just yet.
Hopefully they will return in time.
I want to kill Valmir.
Welcome to the club, oh Jinx.
Where does he owe you?
He just like
Oh.
flips you like a couple platinum, like 5 platinum. Just out of his pocket.
Hey.
As if this is like a lot of money, but yeah, just actually it's pocket change.
Global, you might want to start jinxing him more often. You might get rich off of this.
And eventually you guys reach the ending of the stairs. To you, because Jinx
Okay.
or something.
We're
But
Global, we can actually fix our airship now. We can make it look nice.
so as you guys reach the bottom of the staircase, you can see this massive archway, beautifully carved, 2 big like armored dwarven statues on either side. And as you look out into this city, it seems that this entire area has been built in a glacier that has been carved and hollowed out to fit the largest city any of you have seen. This city probably houses, now in medieval times this is a lot, but 15 to 25,000 people. Which is insane for medieval times. Especially a city built underground. But the entire ice cave is illuminated by these massive crystals on the ceiling, similar to the ones you saw up in higher places in the castle. And it's almost like a donut-shaped cave with this big central pillar with this massive coliseum built into it. That seems to support the entire area. And essentially on the outer edge of the city, there's this raised area, and then it seems to go down into that inner ring. It is massive. Also, the buildings are like that kind of fancy, like, gothic castle-looking feeling. You can see a lot of dwarves making their way through the city. It seems to be primarily dwarven. And he kind of just like leads you through the streets of the city toward this massive coliseum. And there's kind of bridges leading, like 4 of these massive ornate bridges that lead from the upper ring toward the coliseum in the center. And you can just look down over just all these people and houses, and right now it looks like there's a lot of like festivities going on. Other races are here. You don't really immediately see any familiar faces, but you guys can make your way towards this massive coliseum.
This looks nice.
Yes, welcome to Arabella. This is the finest dwarven city in the north. Though now it is one of the few remaining strongholds this far north.
He pushes open the big coliseum doors at the end of the bridge, and you can see that there seems to be people walking throughout the stands, and like, it doesn't look like there's anything going on right now, but out in this central arena zone, you can definitely see where people are supposed to fight each other. But right now there are big ice sculptures all standing around. And then kind of like all around the edge are normal, like almost human-sized ones, and then in the center there's some larger ones. You would get the feeling that this is where you sign up for the tournament.
Hey, that's what I'm gonna do.
You can, if you want to look around, Azraman just kind of waits at the door. You guys can walk in. Kane is still with you.
So, I have a slight issue.
Yeah.
I can't write. I'm not that smart.
No writing needed, just place your hand on the pedestal and you're signed up.
I don't have to write anything.
No, just walk up to the statues of the people you wish to challenge and place your hand on the pedestal. And you will be granted access to the arena. Tomorrow.
Good, because I suck at spelling.
Right. If you guys want to look around, I can describe all the statues.
Is this like a team event? Do we win like a team?
You can enter a battle with up to 3 participants.
I do not like the way this sounds.
So wait, does that mean
You guys want to be a team?
Also, there is a 0% chance you die permanently in the tournament.
So like,
Okay.
like 3 people total, or I can bring 3 people?
3 total. You may have a team of 3 for the fight.
Great,
Aw.
I'll do it.
Oh, okay. Kane, you're gonna carry this, right?
Hey, I've actually fought in this before. I am in no condition. You could see Kane is beat up. Okay? Kane is, like, still severely injured from that Artos fight.
Is anyone here having good healing magic so Kane can actually fight?
Yeah, I was actually gonna head over to South Side and head to the hospital.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned before now. I know we've been like headed here for like days. I've actually been here before.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I've actually fought in the tournament a few years.
you want someone to escort you? Make
No,
sure
I'll be
you're
fine.
okay.
I'm fine.
You sure?
No, I'm actually gonna hit the bar and then head over there at some point. I'll hang out with you guys for a bit, though.
Kane, hit the hospital, then the bar, please.
No.
Yes.
Well, when you do leave, I guess we can all meet up at the bar at the end of the night. But I do have to drink some Youngin under the table, or at least try.
Alright, see you there. And he hops out the door.
Bye, Kane.
So if you guys do want to look around, I can tell you who is available to fight.
Wait, did Kane say he will join us, or is he just not doing it?
No, he's not fighting this year.
Okay,
Guess
Taylor,
what, guys? You're 3 people. In the tournament, you're allowed to have 3 people on a team. Yay!
She just still wants to dip. I want Soren.
Fine.
Soren can't help you because you can see he's one of the statues in this arena.
Oh. Dang. You look nice as a statue.
Those who win gets to come back the next year as a champion, which newer combatants can challenge. The more times you succeed as a champion and are not dethroned, your bounty goes up higher and higher, such as mine, which has now reached... oh, what is it now? 20,000 platinum.
That's a little bit.
It's been a couple centuries, though your creator, Skelly, did actually end up beating me one of the rounds. So it's not as high as it could have been.
Wait. So if me, Bubble, and Cheetah play as a group and we win, do we get a statue of all 3 of us?
Why, yes you do. Though many people enter solo, since they see it as a test of strength, rather than teamwork. Though, for a first year, I would recommend joining as a team.
These are my boys, though. I need these guys. Also, Cheetah's just a violent motherfucker. I need him.
I'm
Well,
not violent. I'm
good
an
luck on
assassin.
this.
I will send some of my followers to escort you when you're ready to a place you can stay for the night, since I need to get back to trying to repair some artifacts.
Skelly's gonna nervously put his hand out to shake his hand.
He shakes it and nods to you. And he leaves. He departs. Okay,
Thanks for
guys,
the help.
what statues do you want to challenge?
I don't know what we got.
You can see a statue that reads on it in Common and a couple other languages. The Bone Knight of the North. You can see that his bounty is only 500 gold, which seems to be very low for these bounties, actually. And he's just a, big, armored, armored knight with a, skull-like mask. You can see, actually, a familiar face as the next one. You see the captain of the boat that took you to Doldrum is one of the people. You can see Captain Cooley and 2 other people are standing with him up on his podium. You can see it's 1,000 gold.
Is
So
Soren
this
still
is like a non-fatal thing, right? So
He
Just
never
like,
fully
it's
explained
not-
the thing, but in this room, you don't think you could have a naval battle.
I said non-lethal.
Oh yeah, it's non-lethal.
Okay, because it would be really fun to. I think it would be really fun to fight Captain Cooley, but not as fun if we actually killed him.
The next one you can see is some people titled as the Tempest Trio. You can see that there's a kobold, a elf with a bow and arrow, and a big bugbear dude. It doesn't look like any bugbear you've met before, though, Skelly. They seem to also have a bounty of 1,000 gold. Those are the ones that kind of draw your interest from the outer ring. There's more, but those ones kind of draw your interest. In the inner ring, so these are the people who have gone a few years. You can see Soren is one of them for 3,000 gold. You can see that orc you saw up in Azrain's office, General Onug the Righteous, for 5,000 gold. And right dead center, which is what most people are signing up for, is Azrain himself with 20,000 platinum. So 200,000 gold. Though it does seem like there's also another thing written on there that it says that there is a prize for the person who he judges does the best if he is undefeated.
It's a runner-up.
Are we only allowed to sign up for one, I take?
For time purposes of episode recordings, I will let you sign up for 2 to 3, depending on which ones.
I say, I want to go against Captain Cooley because he did something with Valmir, and I want to beat his ass.
He's a mercenary, to be honest, but yeah.
And also, but I also want, and I want to go against.
It's fun to fight him. I want to see which of us would win.
You want to do what?
We're going with Captain Cooley.
Alright, Captain Cooley is locked in as one of yours.
I also want to do the thing with Azraman because
Okay.
we can get some runner-up items.
Hey, I did promise that you'd fight. I did tell you so many times you'd fight Azraman. I just didn't say how. This is what I meant the whole time.
It's kind of the same thing as fighting sword. I like how many fighting competitions there are.
Yeah, it is. This region is very combat oriented.
Sounds like it.
If you wanted to sign up for, you've already fought Soren, so you kind of know who would win out of that. If you want to sign up for Onog, I'd let you do it as well, and then do all 3. Since I think Azraman isn't going to take very long.
No, he'd blink and we'd die. Or we'd get whatever happens to people who don't die.
Does Barian have eyes?
He does not. He has been alive for so long, his bones have nearly rotted away. He's practically just a suit of armor with some bones remaining.
You love to see it. So I guess those are our 3.
Okay. Sounds good. So, Cooley, Onog, and Azraman. Next session, you guys can fight him. Azraman is the finale for the entire tournament because that's what a lot of people come to see in this town, is people just get decimated by this dude. So you'd be fighting Cooley first and then Onog. Onog is going to be a pretty hard fight because you guys have seen Valamir.
Yeah.
This guy is nearly as strong or more. He's like in the same general range.
We did pretty good during the Valamir fight.
Yeah, you nearly got him to half HP.
I mean, if we dodge enough, there could be a chance.
I mean, who knows if he has a phase 2? I guess we'll never know. Alright. If that is the ones you want to sign up for. Also, as you guys put your hands on these podiums to sign up, as you, like, pull your hand back, it seems like a glowing tattoo appears on your wrist. Like, on the inside of your arm. So, like, if you had your palm up, you'd see it right on your wrist. And for each one you sign up with, another one appears down your arm. You can tell that these are magical and will go away after the event. They're not gonna just forever be on your arm. The first one you can see is a long, like, fish creature that looks maybe like an oarfish wrapped around an oar. The next one down is 2 gray, like, hands crossed. Almost like Wakanda Forever looking thing.
Yeah.
And then with Azraman, you can just see a mark that looks like the blue gem that's on his chest. So, now that you guys have signed up for that, a acolyte will come to escort you to a place you can stay if you wish. Or you can head back to your airship, whichever you want.
I want to go to the bar.
You absolutely can do that.
But what time of day is it? I said nighttime.
You cannot tell what time of day it is.
Oh. I guess.
Though it does seem like the lights at the top of the cavern have actually gotten dimmer since you've come in.
This fantasy universe have the figure of speech. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yes.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's just go.
Okay.
You guys, the acolyte looks a bit annoyed. Also, you can actually tell it's the blonde-haired one from Glimmerfjord and Halsgrave. She looks annoyed that she has to escort you to the bar, but it's her job, so.
I want to invite Hector though. He's kind of just on the ship. I feel like she'll get him.
Yeah, if you can say that you want to do that, she'll actually usher over someone and tell them to go get Hector, and also assign some people to go watch over your airship in the meantime.
Sick.
Oh, that's nice.
And eventually, once you guys are already at the bar, after a few minutes, Hector arrives as well.
Hi, Hector.
Yo, guys, I just saw that Lich dude. He's crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you think
I couldn't even beat him in an arm wrestle. I'm shocked he agreed.
Again. Well, we were all. Me and Kane were gonna go do some drinking, and I thought we should all fight.
Oh, absolutely,
you are a
dude.
friend. Yeah. I mean, wait, isn't Soren with us still?
Soren is not with you, but by the time you show up to the bar, you can see he is 3 drinks in already at the bar.
Hey, you're supposed to wait for me.
What? Oh. How'd I get here? Sorry, I get really drunk at festivals.
How much is a drink here? Cause I don't have much, but I'll drink. I'll try to outdrink you.
The blonde-haired acolyte says, "Drinks are on Azurmane."
Let's go! I like this guy even more. Also, stop acting like you hate us.
Okay, so Skelly, are you going to try and challenge Soren to a drinking
Yes.
competition?
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
With pleasure. With my D20.
Also, keep in mind, he is already 3 drinks in. And when I say drinks, I mean actual bottles of wine.
Wow.
That's not a drink, though. That's like 5 standard drinks.
So I rolled a nat 20.
You... Every time you seem to drink, the alcohol just, like, burns up. So you don't quite get as much affected by it. Soren passes out before you do. Though you are definitely
Wow.
drunk.
He's gonna like attempt to stand up and celebrate and just fall.
Take 84 bludgeoning damage.
Wait.
I'm gonna need you to make death saving throw.
No.
And officially, Skelly dies to Azurmane because he paid for the drinks. It was all a setup. This whole time, this was the plan.
I knew it all along. I knew Skelly would die the drinking.
I think with that, though, we're gonna wrap up the episode with 2 people passed down the floor. Kane is just starting his own drinks, and doesn't look to be stopping.
Bubble has had a couple of drinks, but he's not gonna get wasted. He's not going to the tournament with a hangover.
I am.
Soren is too. It's a tradition. Also, by the time Skelly passed out, Onog also would have shown up and had a few drinks.
Let's go.
A lot of,
Azurmane
like, you can
drinking
actually
too.
see some of the people you saw in statues, like, drinking. It seems that, like, a lot of people are, like, getting ready for the event by drinking. Which
Yes,
maybe isn't the
sir.
smartest move, honestly. But,
No, that is the smartest. This is great. This is how you show that everyone is chill with each other.
yeah, it just seems to be
I
like,
thought you
this
were gonna
honestly
say
seems to be
cake
about the
bombs.
happiest city you've been to, overall.
Except the blonde girl. The blonde girl's being a
Vibing.
bitch.
The blonde girl seems to still be annoyed, but, like, not
Why is she
psycho.
annoyed at me? I didn't do anything. She's just mad that I was able to make peace. She's being a bitch.
I mean, you could ask her what her problem is next episode, because that's the end of the episode, guys. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And we'll see you in a future episode. Bye, everyone.
Adios.